Hi guys, what's up? It's Hobie Taro, but you guys can call me T. Welcome back to my channel. Long time no see. I can't. I physically, I can't do it. Do I look good? How do I look? Okay. Didn't need the crickets. So today's video is something that I thought I would never admit publicly because my dignity is already hanging on by a thread. I'm 26 years old. I got bills to pay, responsibilities, a pile of clothes that look like let's not get into it. Instead of doing something productive like cleaning, learning new skills, advancing my career, I thought it was a great idea the night before 4th of July to go ahead and watch the entire ZCU. I don't know if you guys know what that means, but it's the Zombies Cinematic Universe on Disney Channel. So that's what I decided to do, and I did do it with so much pride. You know, I was very curious. I was very curious about what this movie was about. You know, there's 4 movies, and I decided to stay up and watch all 4 movies. Would I say it was a waste of my time? Yes. Would I say I enjoyed it? Yes, to an extent. I am not a musical girl. High School Musical, yeah, they did their big one, you know. I also really do love Descendants, but I am not a musical type of girl. Once we're like starting to get into the plot and then you bust out singing, I'ma leave. Let's talk about Zombies 1. This video is just gonna be about the first movie because I don't know if we have all the time in the world for me to cover 4 movies, but it is what it is, okay? We get to the beginning of the movie where they're explaining how the zombie apocalypse happened. We're in this factory. They are making like green juice, I guess. And I guess there was a chemical reaction in this factory where they were making the green juice and it exploded. And I guess part of the town got infected and became zombies, okay? And instead of the society collapsing, they just decided to segregate humans and zombies. All right, it's hard to talk about this movie because I've already watched all 4 movies and like I know the plot, it just keeps going, you know, like uh, basically Disney said, what if they went to high school? So we have let's just recap the movie, okay? So Disney basically chose the most dramatic solution possibly ever, and they were like, "Oh, how can we help the zombies? Put them over there." So that's exactly what they did. They basically created like a zombie version of a gated community. You know, zombies are basically forced to wear these Z bands that control their like zombie instincts, and we meet one of our main characters named Zed. Okay, Zed is a zombie teenager. He has green hair, pale skin. I don't. I can't explain what it felt like to watch this movie because like I was generally like, what the fuck is going on? His biggest dream is not to be like find a cure for like zombie. It's literally to be a football player. Like his dream is to be a football player, and they've now, after 50 years of zombie human segregation, they're like, zombies can go to high school now. It's so sick. He thinks this is the way to prove that zombies aren't monsters, which is very crazy. Imagine if we had if I was a football team, the opposing football team, and I saw a zombie running after. No. No, I don't know how they got that cleared. I couldn't tell you. Actually, I couldn't tell you. Let's keep going. We also meet Addison. She's the perfect cheerleader. Cheerleaders have ran down generations in her family, okay? We also learn that Addison has a secret. She has white hair under her blonde wig. But, like, she kind of has like a bust down if that's a wig. I would kind of say it's a bust down wig, you know? To her, apparently having white hair is apparently a really big deal. She fucking hates it. She thinks she's not normal. And I was like, imagine being a fucking zombie, being segregated. They have this big like singing thing to introduce them, and it's, you know, it's awesome, I guess. They have zombies going to the school though, but it's like They're in the fucking basement of the high school, and that's how they have to learn. And they're learning by a zombie janitor. So there were zombies originally working at the school before they had zombie students. So you think that people would be okay with the zombies, but they treat the zombies like complete garbage. Even the principal, I was like, you're a bitch. And Zed just wants to play football, but they're like, oh, you can't try out for the football team because you're a fucking zombie. So like they cool or whatever. I feel like they could, dominate the field, It's like, fuck that. I'm gonna go to the tryouts anyway. And I'm just trying to figure out because it's 8 a.m. in the morning. So I thought, what about class? We just went straight to try it. Like they went real fast into it. These movies are like an hour and a half, I think. And I feel like they could have just made it into a mini limited series. If they just didn't have the singing. I just didn't really care for it. They had a couple bangers. They had a couple bangers in the series, but I was just like over it. He sneaks out of the basement and then they all see that zombies are there. So then somebody switches the zombie fire alarm and everybody fucking starts screaming. Addison, she goes ahead and she goes into the zombie safe room. Zed's in the zombie safe room because he was like, oh, zombie safe room means that it's safe for zombies. Dumbass. If you could see with your eyes that humans don't like you, why the fuck would they have a zombie safe room that's safe for zombies? Okay. He meets Addison in that room where she punches the shit out of him. And then they ended up realizing that, like, oh, he cute, is she cute? Let's be cute together. And I thought that was kind of cute. I was like, I am a sucker for romance. I'm a sucker for romance that it's become evil. It's become a crime. They meet, everything goes back to normal. He goes back to the basement or whatever the fuck, Addison, she's trying out for the cheer team. Her cousin, I forgot his name. Who is her cousin? Bucky. Is it Bucky? I've been rewatching the Avengers movies, like the MCU series, and all I can think of is Bucky from Avengers, but I think her cousin name is Bucky. Y'all, I watched this like 4 days ago, delirious out of my mind until like 3 a.m. in the morning. Give me some slack. Basically, her cheer team hates zombies. Ew, disgusting. I'm gonna throw up. Fuck zombies. I don't know. Like, it's fucking nasty. That's basically what they're saying. Addison's like, oh my god, everybody just needs to be progressive. Like, zombies are humans too. Zed tries out for the football team. They're basically like, no, you can't do it because you're a zombie, so get up out of here. I forgot to mention a lot of shit. Zed has a best friend, and her name is Eliza. She's a zombie. He also has another friend, Bonzo, who only speaks in zombie language. Yeah. Addison meets a girl who is also trying out for the cheer team, named Bree. Her and Bree try out for the cheer team that her cousin Bucky's the captain of, right? And she gets on the cheer squad, and Bree doesn't get on the cheer squad. So then Addison's like, hey, let my homegirl in. So he's like, shit, whatever. So everything's formulated. Everybody's on the cheer squad. So since they're on the cheer squad, they have to do initiation to the cheer squad, which is basically go to Zombie Town, the place where they're scared of because there's zombies in it, and then they have to go ahead and egg one of the zombies' house. They ended up pulling up to Zed's house. Out of everybody's house that's in fucking Zombie Town, they pull up to Zed's house, and she's like, this isn't right. We shouldn't egg their house. Zombies are humans too. And Bucky's like, well, don't be a little bitch. Just fucking egg the house. Do you want to be a cheerleader or not? And so they're about to do it, and then Zed comes out, and they end up hiding, and Zed ends up seeing Addison, and it's basically like this look of like, I can't believe you would betray me like this. I thought we had something. So they ended up having this little fucking like pep squad thing, or like, what is that called? A pep rally? I don't know. Something for like sports, to celebrate sports coming soon. The cheerleaders decide, oh, let's go ahead and fuck with the zombies. They don't like fire. We're gonna do fire during our routine. Bonzo, Zed's best friend, he's like, he's fucking tweaking out, right? It distracts the cheerleaders because cheerleaders are afraid of zombies and Bonzo's running straight towards them. So as they're throwing Addison up in the air, she's left with no one to drop into. So Zed Savaho, he comes down there, he catches her, and I think that's about it. I'm trying to figure out how he got on the fucking football team, because spoiler alert, he gets on the fucking football team. Oh, he gets on the football team because him being Savaho, when Bonzo was tweaking out, he pushed Zed and it messed up his Z band. So it made him like start feeling his zombie effects, and he goes to run to catch Addison, and he pushes a bunch of football players into like the football punching bags or whatever, tackle bags. I don't know what that's called. I watched the movie Him, but I didn't really understand how to play football, and that one just seemed like a lot of devil worship, so I didn't really understand what was going on. He catches her, and the football coach is like, damn, he kind of good. Put him on the team. Put him on my squad. So he has to make a deal with the principal to be on the football team, is that he has to get like a win for the team, because the football team's real shitty. So they only depend on their cheerleading team to get him like, make them a popular school. I don't know. I guess the cheerleading team like does cheer competitions or some shit, like, and they're like really good. Really good. Football team needs to like step up their game. So they're like, Zed's gonna help us step up the game. And Zed's like, well, what if we like integrate humans with zombies like for the rest of the school year? And she's like, I'm gonna hold you with that one, no. He's like, well, if I win a game, let's think about it. Zed is really like fucking up on the football team. He's not like, the team's not cooperating with him. He goes to his best friend Eliza, who likes computers and shit, hacking and shit, scammer type beat, you know? So basically she hacks his Z watch so that he can like adjust his strength in order to play football. And he does his big one and he wins the football game. While this is all happening, like, my girl Addison is trying to put her A1 Riz on top of Zed and shit. Zed's feeling the vibe. Everybody else is like, ew, disgusting. Zombies and humans will not stay. Bucky is like, yeah, if you want to be on the cheer team, you can't have zombie interrelationships. Like, it's disgusting. It's not gonna happen. Interracial relationships. Like, they have to keep this secret of like liking each other, and they sing this song. I forgot what. Then the zombie, some shit like that, you know. It was kind of a banger. It was kind of a girl and a zombie. Lock in, lock in. Lock in. They can't see you fold. They can't see you fold. Lock in. And what am I explaining right now? Because I'm trying to go in the chronological order of events of how this movie plays out. And so far, I've only explained 37 minutes of this movie out of an hour and 37 minutes. And I've been talking for 28 minutes. So you can imagine how much I want to fucking myself. Zed ends up winning the football game. Addison makes it known that Zed is her man and Bucky's not fucking with it. They finally integrate zombies into the high school, right? Everybody's fucking chilling. Zed is king of zombies. Everybody's rocking with him. Besides Bucky. Bucky's a hater. Bucky's a D1 hater. Because the football team is getting all of this attention from their wins, Bucky's like, I need to find something to fuck up Zed's life. Get school back to normal, because zombies is not the status quo. You see that little chord I did there? When High School Musical and they sing too and stuff. Okay, I said lock in. I'm not locking in right now. Anyway, Zed and Addison have their little date. He takes her to this like underground zombie club type shit. He does this. He's just showing her like around the zombie block, you know, around the zombie hood. And he does this thing. Also, at this point, Eliza's not fucking with her because she's like, she's human, we're zombie, she's just a cheerleader, and cheerleaders are more monsters than we are. Alright, good. Like, we'll fix a computer or something. Shut up. That don't give a fuck. Zed don't give a fuck. They was hitting this shit in this little 1-2-1-2, like trying to show her the zombie or something like that. I'm pretty sure they got the Johnny Walkies in there or some shit because they was breaking it down. Ew. Bro, he hit one of these on the floor. This is like upstairs activities type shit, upstairs neighbor activity type shit. And of course, I would be the upstairs neighbor activity type bitch. He hit one of these. He goes, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. I'm fucking dead. So, she's impressed. She's like, maybe I should be a zombie too. No, not really. They're singing. She meets his little sister. His little sister's like, zombies aren't allowed to have dogs. And like, I really want a dog. And then he does this little weird thing where he like plays dog with his sister, which I thought was really fucking weird. But we're gonna pass by, right? Eliza ends up taking his little sister home, but he's like, you know what? Like Addison's probably like kind of like a cool girl. Everything's going good, and then the zombie club gets raided by the police. I completely forgot that Addison's parents is the mayor and the chief of police. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? The police officer is like, Addison, let me take you home, right? And all the zombies like, run and leave. And so Addison ends up getting in trouble by her parents, and he's like, you're not allowed to be a cheerleader. Like, your cheerleader privileges have been taken away, unless you tell me the boy who you were hanging out with. And so she's like, I guess I can't be a cheerleader because I can't out that I'm dating a zombie. Next day, Bucky overhears Eliza and Zed talking because his Z-Watch is messing with him negatively. Also, this is no secret that he's been messing with his Z-Watch to win the games. He already told Addison about this. Addison was like, cool, do what you gotta do. Like, shit, I'm not gonna mess with it. And I was like, she's a real bitch for that. Because any other Disney movie where the guy or the girl has some secret that they're not supposed to be doing the shit that they're supposed to be doing, everybody's like, oh my god. Addison was like, you know what? Because me too. It's like, mind your fucking business. Like, if I need to win the football game by upping my zombie powers and almost affecting everybody and might kill them because my zombie might unrelease at any moment, I'm gonna do what I have to do, and you need to support it. He's talking to Eliza because she's like, you can't be like doing this all the time. Like, it's gonna get corrupted at some point. Like, you need to chillax. He's like, just one more game, and then I'm gonna call it quits, right? Bucky and his little fucking Chanels, they overhear. They tattletale, right? So then they end up stealing Eliza's computer so that they can hack into it and then cause a big mishap during the football game, all right? At this time, fucking Zed, he's tweaking out because his Z-Watch is hurting, but he wants to support Addison, so he does like full like tweaked something. He does something to his Z-Watch that Eliza told him not to do, obviously, and he does it anyway so that he can look human, so that he can meet Addison's parents. Addison's parents is like, hey, he's a good kid. That's her son-in-law now, He has a good time. He ends up taking her on a date. Football game happens. They fuck up his watch. He basically turns into a zombie, full zombie mode on the field, okay? Mind you, he only turns into it after they done beat the other team. So I was like, at least they scored a point. And because of that, everybody's scared. Everybody's running. Everybody's like, I need to get the fuck out of there. Bucky starts running. Zed starts chasing Bucky. Bucky's scared. He's like, no, please don't do this. Like, da-da-da. And you notice that Zed's like trying to stop himself from full zombieing out, right? And Bucky's like, that's weird. It's like they don't want to be like this. It's like they didn't have a choice to be like this, and now that they're like this, they're trying to control ourselves, but we just don't fucking like them anyway. Anyway, somehow the police stop them and the whole situation is like resolved, right? I guess their bracelets end up going back to normal, I guess. I don't know. They didn't really explain how they weren't really zombified anymore. And the zombies get arrested, and Addison's like pissed. She's like, you can't arrest them, this can't happen. And then she breaks out in a song about how like she's also different too, which I was like, girl, this is really not about you. And then she pulls off her wig and it's like this fuck ass haircut. She's like thinking like, oh, like everybody's gonna accept me because I'm also different too. Nobody gave a fuck. Everybody's like, boo, you too, bitch. Nobody gives a fuck about your white hair. Fuck the zombies and fuck you. And then segregation for zombies and humans has restarted. So because of all of that happening and like Bucky being like a little fucking bitch and he's still not liking zombies, a bunch of people quit the cheerleading team because they're like, you know what, like zombies were kind of cool. We was kind of rocking with like who was rocking with Mark, who was rocking with Zed. They're gonna be in the championships, right? And so they kind of fumble the bag when they're supposed to be really, really good, right? Backstory: when we were at that little dungeon basement zombie party that was going on, Zed's little sister Zoe, she was like fake cheerleading and shit because she wants to be a cheerleader, but obviously she like can't go to like real zombie school yet or some shit. I guess they only allowed high school. I don't know. I really don't know. She ends up being at the cheerleading competition, which I was really confused about because I thought they were reinstating segregation for them. So I was like, how were zombies like, you know, in public at the cheer competition? I don't know who let them in, but little girl Zoe was there with her dad. Yeah, she sees that like the cheer squad is messing up, right? So then she starts to like cheer with them to make everybody happy, and it's just like like I'll put in a couple clips of the scene because it's just like they they cheer, they do a good job, they end up singing because they're a team, and Bucky comes in, and then like everything's fine again, and everything ends with the town of Seabrook welcoming Zombie Town, and them all congregating together and being a community together, which was so wholesome and sweet, very, very cute. Okay, now that's how the movie ends. I have 3 other movies to tell you guys about. I don't know if I'm going to tell you guys today. I've already been filming for 45 minutes. I'm over it. Rating movie out of 10, I'd say a 7. You know, I was very entertained. They ended the first movie like there didn't need to be another movie, and then they went ahead and made 3 other movies, and then those movies somehow connected together, but it kind of was just like they made that movie just to see how it was, and they were like, let's just throw a whole bunch of other shit in the plot. So yeah, I would say if you want to watch it, watch it. I can't tell you if this was a kid's movie. Anyway, if you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. Click out the video. I don't give a fuck. Oh, fuck. Bitch, I got my mind made up. Zoom me. Other than that, I will see you guys next time with a new YouTube video. And I hope you guys have a great, wonderful day and good night and good time and good grades and good grub.